Hi and welcome to Stamp with Angela. Today I'm going to show you a few tips on how to use your paper trimmer. So the paper trimmer comes with two of these. One, the lighter colour is for scoring, so you can think of it as only going through the paper lightly, so leaving a scoring line. And the darker colour is for cutting, so you can cut things out. So I'll just show you. So put your card right up the top so it's level and nice and straight, and then score. Now depending on if you're using cardstock or designer series paper will depend on how well you crease. So here is my score line, and if I want to cut, then I'm going to use the darker one. Now you don't want to push too hard. If you push too hard like I did then, you can often get wispy bits and things. So with this, you just really want to give it a light cut, and then it cuts more smoothly. Okay, so often you think you have to push really hard, but actually no, it's a light pressure. Now over time you're going to get paper fibers in here, and if you keep trying to cut with the fibers in there, it will leave a wispy edge as well. So you need to clean it out. You can either use something like this to kind of clean it out, or sometimes what I find actually really good is just get the edge of a scrap piece of cardstock and slide it down, and you will actually see when I get to the bottom of it, these bits of white here are the fibers that I have collected and taken out of my track. Okay, so if you don't take those bits out, they're going to build up over time, and then they're going to be rubbing against the blade and they are not going to cut so well. Okay, so just remember that, don't push really heavy, just light cut, and also remember to clean out your track. Now sometimes when you're cutting, you tend to cut, and at the end, when you get to this point here, if you tend to lift up, you may find that the blade comes out. So if you ever need to change the blade, I don't know if it's how easy it is to see, but in here there is a part which is slightly wider, so your blade can lift out and you can take it off. So and then if you want to change the blade, you find where it's wider and you slide it in as well. Okay, but if you're cutting and you find it comes out, it's because you're lifting at the end as you come up. So to stop that from happening, just keep it, press it down, not hard, but just keep it down. Don't lift it at the end, so just keep it down and slide. So if you ever need to change the blade, because it is obviously after a while they will wear out, then take it down to here and take it to that wider bit, and then basically just jiggle it and lift it out, and then get rid of that, put in your new blade. Now these trimmers are great because they have both centimetres and inches on them, but you'll notice along here is inches, and maybe you like to be able to measure in centimetres. This can come out, so just lift it up, just pull each end, take it out, and you can buy a replacement one in metric, and you just got to, I don't know if you can see this end, pull it a bit so it goes past that bit, line it up. Obviously it's got not any blades on it, so I need to put them on, it's just the ruler, but now I've got the centimetre marks on there, so you can use that if you wish. I tend to work in centimetres, so that is why I've got one of those, but I haven't put my blades on it yet. So you may like to have a spare set so you can have it on there all the time. You can buy replacement packs of 4 cutting blades and get them at once, and it's always good to have them on hand. And the other thing I forgot to mention is the extending arm. So if you've got to cut a piece that is, you know, really wide, like 25 centimetres, then you can pull it out and mark 25 centimetres all the way up to like 43, 44 centimetres, which is really good. And it's got support on it, so it's level all the way across. So just remember when you are cutting things to put them right at the top so they're nice and straight. And then you can use these grid lines here as well to check. And the good thing is if you're cutting something really long, I'll put that out, the arm just goes in and clicks, And if you are cutting something really long, like at 5 centimeters, you can look at the mark up there and then you can check down there that it is all still nice and straight and not cockeyed like that. Hopefully if your paper cardstock is level at the top, then it will be straight all the way down. So I hope you found that useful. I find my paper trimmer is great to use, nice crisp straight lines, but just remember, don't push too hard on it and clean out those tracks, otherwise you will get wispy edges and things. Obviously after a while, when it is not cutting so well, then once you've used it a long time, yes, you will need to change your blades, and you remove those by taking them out here. If you have any other questions or you'd like to purchase this or any other products, please feel free to contact me. And if you found this video useful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.